So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Cucurella gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery.
Now it's Forlan. Yamal has the space to scheme. That's going to go a long way. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Looking for a runner. Thailand are looking to go forward now. And here's Bale. Now this could be a chance. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho. Now it's Totti. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Xabi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he spark a counter here? France getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Now it's Forlan, tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cucurella. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? No, again there's no way through. Kovacic gets a foot in here, could move up a gear here. Now it's Forlan, driving on and making good progress. He might be in here! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Another chance from a corner. And it's been taken short. Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now the cross. De Gea claims it, safe hands.
Thailand have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe. Nice looking ball. Oh, super ball! France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Bale. Oh, that's a key interception. Alonso. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bellingham. Kovacic. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Totti. And this is Ronaldo. Space for him to turn and look. And he whips it. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Thailand find a position of real strength now. Pepe. Kovacic. Ronaldinho. And this is Bale. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So off we go again.
France really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they...
Tries a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
And that should get the job done. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Not the most convincing of passes. Rijkaard. Cucurella. Bale is onto this. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Never the sort to be shot shy. That's good vision. And he's gone looking for safety. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Ronaldinho.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Kovacic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. And here's Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Totti. And this is Forlan. They get a throw in.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5. Le numéro 23. Ronaldinho. Le numéro 10.
Kovacic
Le
is
numéro
the
9.
team's great
Le
visionary.
numéro 11. Bale.
And here's
À leur
Forlan.
place, le numéro 18.
Forlan really
Le
was
numéro
well
15.
marshalled there because he was denied the
Le
opportunity
numéro
to
17.
turn.
Neymar. Le numéro 25.
This is a promising
Le
build.
numéro
Hits a
14.
shot! Rude hit! That is just a piece of art! A finish right from the top draw. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
Eto'o really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So could they be onto something here? Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showing good feet. And this is Nedved. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bullet! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Forced to go back. And the finish! Kovacic. Totti. It's Ronaldinho. Cucurella. Spread neatly. And he's being shifted off it. That has not gone well. Threads one in. France needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he is deftly away. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Corner number 3 coming up. Rooney goes short. Chance! He's got a goal! Back to within 1. Interesting. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Nedved over to the right flank. Now it's Neymar. Eto'o. And that is expertly dealt with. Deftly away. Great vision. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nunez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Neymar.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Cucurella. And the counter is on. And it's made its way to him. Clipped into space. Great chance! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest.
Chance for a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And the finish! And again! And that's a good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And they can counter here. Driving forward. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale. Bellingham, he's onto this. Goes for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, nice touch. And that's a dangerous ball. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Gerrard. And it's Ødegaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Pinches it off him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. And here's Mbappe. And the shot's on here. Nicely aimed pass. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now, he's just misjudged that one. Leicester. And it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Bale. Bellingham. Played out wide. Gerrard gets over and intercepts. Vieira. Ødegaard. And no, he's seen through all of that. Yamal. Played with finesse. Oh, what a... Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now it's Bale.
Bale clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Odegaard tries to shapes to shoot. Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Arsenal have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in...
Impressive jump! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Cross gets his head. Batistuta is flagged offside. He has found the way through. And the shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are... And that is indeed the final act. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Batistuta. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Vieira wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Balls and a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ronaldinho. And it's Bellingham. Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Gerrard. And this is Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
France have the chance to go the other way. And this is Bale. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. France have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely feet. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pass is just off target. And he's only too happy to take that back. Great vision. Odegaard. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. That's good play. Bellingham. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Ødegaard. Gerrard. Oh, that was vital. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bellingham. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. And claimed it back swiftly. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Timber. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Ødegaard, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Piqué simply refused to be outdone there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
Chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. That could spell... And again! And that's a sharp finish! Right back in the game! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Neymar. It's a good run down the right. And he's managed to get free.
Luis Suarez. Changement.
Nakata.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nakata looking to receive it in space. Neymar, a player so deservedly and the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos.
It's Inzaghi! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Inzaghi. And he is dashing away. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. They are queuing up to have a go here.
Casapia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Casapia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. France are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Chance, surely! And that's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vieira did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. He's found them. And the shot! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
France have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This looks promising. Silvestre deals with that comfortably. Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. Desailly demonstrating his defensive quality there. Tries to play it through. It's Bale! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
to be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary. Driving on and making good progress. Desai pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Played with finesse. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Ronaldinho. And here's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Has to go back here. That is great defending, so alert. And here's Bellingham. Chance for a shot! That's another chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
France visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And it's Hazard. Fabian Ruiz. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think...
And the finish! It's their second corner of the game. De Gea claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
Yamal has the space to scheme. Timber does well not to be outdone there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Bale. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham looking to pass their way up the pitch. Opts to play it back. Fabian Ruiz. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
France up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. And we are back underway. And it's Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard. France come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's got away. Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. He has found the way through. Plays it across. Oh, great leap! that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now it's Rashford, and it's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Bale. It's Bale! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Dani Olmo. It's a pretty loose pass. Totti. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Greece clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has been cut short. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, played right into his path. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's the chance to counter. He's beaten the last man. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Torres. Picked out Brits. Torres! Goal! Greece! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Greece have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Ronaldinho! And here's Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Bale! Well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A moment that needs... There's the shot! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Probing pass. You can run onto that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Torres. This looks promising. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Desai. And this is... He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Nesta clears. Greece have their second corner now. There's the header! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Greece dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have risked.
Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Somewhat off target. Totti is there to clear. Bale has it in a wide position. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Caught offside that time. Now it's Yamal.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Oh, well played. So, a temporary halt to the action. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
France up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. Score at the interval, 3-2.
Attention, changement.
And we get things going again. Odo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. Dani Olmo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Desailly cuts it out. Bellingham. Yamal makes a move down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the ball in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's played in here. Saliba. Bellingham. Ronaldinho looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Drogba. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's found a way through. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Otto does really... It's a quick one. Bale! It's anyone's ball now. Dani Olmo. Almost an hour gone. Bale. Nicely intercepted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shoots! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Bale really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That's good running with them. And a chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Yamal. Played into space. Think through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that's tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Roberto Carlos. Yamal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bale. Bale has got himself a free kick. Now it's Bellingham. Totti. Rashford. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Totti. Now it's Drogba. Spread it left. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a good foray he's making. And it's been played through. He's onside. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Messi. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vieira. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Drogba. Great ball, and he goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Greece are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with... Oh, he's been caught napping! Lovely. And the shots! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now he's running away. Chance, surely! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe, can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Maldini. Here's Vieira. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bellingham. Now it's Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ronaldinho, and it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great ball, and he's in here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bale. Could be danger here. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Bale. Vieira cuts it out. Thuram. Botafogo have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Chip.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Oh, good take in a good area. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good read, needed to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's Hazard! Goal! Botafogo! And they get themselves in front! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well played. Ronaldinho. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, that's a key interception. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rafael Varane. Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. And this is Hazard. He's found a way through. Luis Suarez. And this is Hazard. Looking for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hazard with the short one. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Bale. Rice is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts for safety. And it's Rice. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's the end of the first 45. So, it's on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're off again.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vieira. And he's been shifted off it. Hazard. Looking to play him in. Saliba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Varane. Suarez might just make this. And here's Bale. Varane gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking tidy in possession. Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Thuram, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. He has found a way through. Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. France drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vieira makes a dash for it, and that could set him on his way. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Mbappe. Botafogo can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
This looks promising. Maldini. Now, can they get him away? Vieira.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's out for a goal kick.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Camisa 10. Ronaldinho. Camisa 20. Deixando o campo para a entrada.
Nedved.
Camisa 23.
He's beaten the last man.
21.
Can he finish? Loose ball now and there's a chase onto him. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot. Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Luis Suarez. Big chance! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's been hooked away. Vieira. And it's Schweinsteiger. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Eto'o, and he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Baggio. Schweinsteiger. And that is expertly dealt with.
Botafogo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's Nedved! France now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Now it's Luis Suarez, and that's gone loose. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And that's a dangerous ball. Nesta. He is just caressing the ball.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Hazard, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. He's shifting through the gears here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Vinicius Junior. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Bale. Vieira gets across to intercept that. And that's been won straight back. And there goes the final whistle. France have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. Well, clearly, Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Figo looking for the run. Not a hint of offside here. Yamal. And it's Bale. And here's Mbappe. And he's got away from him. Mbappe!
Mbappe just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Thuram. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Deftly away. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hoeneß is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Kaká. They've got a corner here. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho. Look at the space here. And it's Vieira. And here's Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He has found the way through. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the ball is out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Opts for safety. Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. Hoeneß! Kaká! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Mateus, and it's been played through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hoeneß.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a good run he's making out on the left, and he's managed to get free. Opts to play it back, and he's cut it out, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely bit of skill. Good chance! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he...
And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves in...
Great chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like...
He's having a shot! And that was struck with genuine force. It's their second corner of the game. Decent chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Vieira is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nicely intercepted. That is good progress on the left. And here's Kaká. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal, quality ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ronaldinho given the lift of his goal, and it's Bale. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
No, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Kaká. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Kaká, well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Saliba clears it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nesta proves too strong, too smart. And here's Mbappe. Played with finesse. Mbappe! Some resolute defending there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And here's Bale. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Figo. Now it's Kaka. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! And he hits the net! Barcelona are back in business! Simplicity itself.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So
6.
changes afoot here,
El
and
dorsal
from both
7.
sides.
El dorsal 9.
So they have it all to do again.
El dorsal
Barcelona
95.
really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Iniesta.
And this is
El
Neymar.
dorsal 24.
Neymar
El
stood his
dorsal
ground
19.
strongly.
El dorsal 28.
Busquets gets it away.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Kaka receives it in a good position here. Real chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Barcelona have their second corner now. France have the chance to go the other way. And here's Neymar. And it's Rooney. Oh, look at the space. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rooney is offering a right smile there. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá 2 minutos.
And it's
de
been given
descuento.
away. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, shooting chance! So close, but that is as good as it gets. So it's ended all square, both sides showing... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against France.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game.
Sesko!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been slung wide. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution.
That pass isn't the best. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, it's a vicious effort. Vieira, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Here's a shot! And that is high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Bale going after that. Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Ronaldinho.
And he is dashing away.
It's Ronaldinho! Goal, France!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chips it through.
There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's found the way through. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he whips it. Oh, good climb!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Yamal,
Not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
now there's a fine ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Bellingham. Messi. Kovacic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a pretty loose pass. France making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Now it's Bale. Yamal. Yamal! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control. It's Neymar! Keeper's got his work done.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
It's gone for a throw-in. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the counter is on. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? He's had it nicked away. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi. Kovacic. Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That has ended up in no man's land.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Probing pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar. Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
France absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Today's match are now available.
France are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. That gets us going once more. Mbappe looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Yamal! A whisker away from making it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Towering header! And that's a tidy finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France are having a ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's come loose.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now this could be a chance. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Kovacic. Oh, and the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class!
The attendance for this match was 71.
Manchester United get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now that is a hefty challenge. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way through. Fling getting up there. They want to be quick to recover this. Forced to go. And one more try. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bale looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
So, third quarter of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Always onto this. Well, that's an excellent interception. Šeško. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And it's Messi. Kovacic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kovacic has created one goal already. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Bale purring through the gears. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
There they go, hunting again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, shooting chance! Yamal. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Maldini cuts it out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
There will be 3 minutes
No unnecessary
added time.
risks, and the game is petering out here. And now the breakaway. Forwards and with intent. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
That's at the end. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was...